What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to 62 Beer Reviews. Today we're checking out some more Founders. KBS. A little different variation of KBS today. This is their iced latte variant. My question is, can you really call this KBS? Last time I checked, KBS stands for Kentucky Breakfast Stout, right? And per the label, this is an Imperial Golden Ale. So not even stout, with coffee, cocoa nibs, milk sugar, and vanilla extract aged in bourbon barrels. Still sounds really good, in my opinion. I'm a big latte fan, big iced latte fan especially, so I had to pick this one up. We're going to give it a go. Founders is out of Michigan, somewhere in Michigan. Grand Rapids, I believe, yes. Okay, so this comes in at 11% ABV, bottled on May 28th, 2025. So time of recording, that puts us right around 3.5 months old. It says, get ready to chill with KBS Iced Latte, a barrel-aged Imperial Golden Ale that's as smooth as your favorite cafe creation. Crafted with a blend of coffee and vanilla for a creamy and utterly indulgent experience, aged to perfection in bourbon barrels. Every sip consists of oak notes and a silky latte-like sweetness that's impossible to resist. We will find out. I do like the label art. Always have. They switched up the labels quite a bit. I prefer the old label of KBS, if I'm being honest, but still pretty cool. And never had an Imperial Golden Ale. I want to say this is the first variant they've done that's not a stout. I don't know. Sound off in the comments. Let me know. I don't really keep up with Founders besides their KBS stuff. We checked out Double Oaked late last year, early this year. Really, really enjoy that one. So I'm excited to check this out. Something a little different. Having this fairly cold, just being a golden ale style. I don't know. We'll see if that was a good or a bad idea. Especially with the ABV, kind of leaning towards that being a good idea. Yeah, looks the part of an Imperial Golden Ale. Pretty clear. Slight unfiltered look to it, but just this really nice glowing caramel color to it. Pink a finger of not too much head there. Kind of like an off-white latte colored head. Yeah, not too much feather. See if we can generate something back. Some decent, kind of. Trying to see if we got any legs there at all. Yeah, really solid, creamy, frothy head. Looks nice. I saw some floaties in here. See, I don't know what those are. Maybe the coffee, cocoa nibs? I don't know. Does milk sugar tend to do that? I don't think so. Could be wrong. Let's dive in. Check out the aroma. Okay. Smells nice. Yeah, definitely get the coffee. Almost leaning more towards like a mocha kind of aroma compared to that like vanilla latte. Just brings this like vanilla sweetness with like this roasty chocolate. Mixes nice with that, just like these espresso fruity notes. I would say, golden ale, cream ale, not too much different between the styles. This gives me like a coffee cream ale vibe, aged in bourbon barrels, which I mean, sign me up for. I love cream ales. I'm not getting a crazy amount of oak. It's definitely chocolate, vanilla forward, and coffee, but I feel like maybe it's just pairing well with that vanilla, getting this like vanilla note. Doesn't smell boozy. Smells quite nice. So let's just see how it tastes. Cheers, y'all. Okay. It's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Yeah, good amount of flavor going on for sure. Forefront, get that boost of coffee, chocolate, vanilla, probably like in that order. Vanilla kind of hangs around on the palate. Really does kind of mix with that oaky tannin. Um, helps out with the sweetness. I think the bourbon barrel really helps out with the sweetness because with that milk sugar, vanilla in there, this could get pretty sweet. Doesn't quite go there though, which I appreciate. Yeah, I'm glad I had this pretty cold. So, because I feel like if, as this warms up, this can get a little boozy. Touch of booze and alcohol on the finish. But I mean, talking about 11% beer. It's okay to have a little booziness in there. Solid taste, love the taste. I like how the vanilla kind of hangs around. The finish, it just gets a little boozy, but it gets a little boozy. But at the same time, this is super drinkable for 11%. Touch watery. So I would like to see this. If this was just a little bit more, it doesn't have to be super syrupy, but just a little bit more mouth coating. This would be really a really great beer. It's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but um, I think it has potential. So glad I picked this one up. This was fun. Just check out something different from Founders KBS series. They've done all kinds of stuff here. They've done fruited variants. Think about like maple mackinac fudge. Love that one. Even though like espresso variants. So I like how they stayed with the coffee theme. You got to. I mean, it's Kentucky breakfast stout. So yeah, as it is warming up, definitely getting slightly boozy. Nice amount of coffee. I think I got much else to say. Solid beer. For a golden ale, I mean, listen, this is a fun thing to mix up with a different style. You don't see too many imperial golden ales out there, so I think it pairs quite nice with the bourbon barrel aging. I don't know. Like I said, kind of gives me those coffee cream ale vibes. So if you like cream ales, you like coffee in your beer, definitely check this one out. It is very coffee forward, not too coffee forward, but um, overall, I like this. I would like to see it without the milk sugar, the lactose in there. Dial back the sweetness just a tad, and this would be pretty solid for me. But I'm still digging on it. So if anybody has had KBS Iced Latte, please let me know. Love to hear y'all's thoughts. I dug it. Really enjoyed this one. For the price, I want to say, I mean, I picked this up about a month ago, but $6.50 for a bottle. Pretty standard nowadays for your KBS. I think that's about the same that I paid for uh, the double oak variant. But I'd be interested to see how this ages. I think right now, like I wouldn't let it go too far past this. That coffee definitely start bringing out the green pepperiness. So I think it's drinking solid 3 to 3.5 months old. So if you had it fresh, let me know down in the comments. If you like KBS, what do y'all think about Founders? All that good stuff. Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Cheers.